They've already protested universities. They've already firebombed buildings. So anyone who's making a threat assessment is going to be like, hey, these conservatives don't do anything, why do I care? And these libertarians don't do anything, why would I care? Yeah, but if we do this, the left's going to get mad, and they'll literally come here with crowbars, just give them whatever they want. Yeah, that all piles up. It piles up into policy, it piles up into law enforcement. There's a video of a cop. There's a guy backing away with his hands up from Antifa. Antifa guys are pointing weapons at him. The cops run up and grab him and arrest him. The victim who's backing away. Why? Because the cops are thinking something really simple. If I arrest one Antifa guy, the rest will throw stones at me. If I arrest this one guy's backing away, they'll cheer for me. We saw this in Canada with Dan Dix. He was filming, far lefters attacked him. He's a journalist, and the police said, you need to leave. He goes, me, I'm the victim. And they were like, so what? Because the cops are like, if you stay and we try to enforce the law,
Dirty.
will attack all of us. So
Says
we
on.
target you. And the one guy, which we've already seen, is that if these riots expand into the summer again, because it wanes in the winter and comes back in the summer. Granted, Summer of Love was something else. But when riots come,
Benny's on too.
eventually they come to your house.
He's on
and the
fire.
police are going to be standing there looking at rioters outside your home and you and your family inside. And they're going to be thinking to themselves, how do we stop the chaos? And they're going to come to the most conclusion ever. They're going to say, arrest the guy in his home because it's one arrest, he won't resist, and then the rioters will not act out. This happened in, I think it was in Wisconsin. I believe it was outside of Milwaukee. Far leftists had been protesting in front of a guy's house. This same group of people,
remember this, yeah.
The same group of people had set fire to another house. The guy in his home brandished a shotgun. I don't recommend you do that, but he did. So the police showed up to the cheers of Black Lives Matter and arrested the man from his own home. This will only get worse unless we
Yeah, it was fun.
I certainly don't recommend doing what the
Yeah,
left
it's
does in terms
Tim.
of violence and extremism.
I would prefer Benny Johnson. That's what I was listening to earlier. It was funny.
I think you're right.
It's all bullshit. You know that.
Always negative.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to say always, but that last rant was totally right. Well, look, and look, this has always been true to some degree, right? That there is an advantage inherently when it comes to activism that the left wing has over the right wing. Because right-wingers have things that left-wingers don't have. Silly little things like jobs and families. And
The music was cool. I'm still cleaning it up.
Protest all day, you know? But specifically in this situation, I think for
Ball doesn't have to worry about that, but I do, because
you know,
I may not want something to happen with my channel.
you have to
Ball doesn't
recognize
give
that,
a
like,
shit.
wait, this is the situation. The system is rigged.
I was worried
against you.
about now.
If you
I'm worried about maybe
try
tomorrow.
part of the reason why you're saying you don't advocate that,
But
we
I
want
get
to
it.
embrace the tactics
Either
of the
way.
left is number one. We don't stand for that. It's wrong. But number two, because you'll just be treated like January 6th. It's not like the Summer of Love. They'll use you as an excuse to crack down on all of our civil liberties, and they'll put you down with force. So it won't work anyway. So what you have to do is recognize that and then go, okay, well, what is the strategic way to fight this battle? And I will say there's been a few, particularly last year, there were a couple of major successes, which I do consider major successes with Bud Light and Target. And that organized boycotts are very powerful. Despite the fact that this whole economy is run off fiat money and all of this kind of fake
every song I play is getting
nonsense,
fucked.
they still do need customers. A lot of these big, and
I'm gonna clean up all of them.
Has a lot of purchasing power, and so that's a very powerful way to do it.
So why did those boycotts work in a way that other efforts haven't?
I think there just haven't been like strategic efforts like that before. I don't think there was actually a line where almost every influential right winger was like, "Hey, we're just."
I know the punishment when I do it.
A million things that were affronts to right wingers and their liberty and their decency more than putting Dylan Mulvaney on that Bud Light.
Yeah, Dave Smith's on.
No, but for whatever, I'm not saying
That's Dave talking.
in general. I'm just saying that thing just happened to like strike a nerve enough. It was such a thing that Bud Light was not for those people. And you were coming into their space, and it just struck a nerve that they were like, you know what, we're making this our thing. And they've got Bud Light sponsoring Sean Strickland and Shane Gillis now. I mean, that's how much they backed off.
One quick correction or context. It was not that Bud Light put Dylan Mulvaney in a can. It was that Bud Light hired Dylan Mulvaney to promote a sporting event to sell beer to children. and paid six figures.
Hey Matthew,
Yes.
good to see you, brother.
And then it was like a few special pounds.
Mocking March Madness.
Yes, it was just too much of an intentional, like we're just trying to poke at you.
Dave Smith is very shiny tonight. His
It's
cheeks,
really simple. The right
his nose,
have been
and his
majority,
eyebrow
majority, as
up
many
here.
people have said.
Very
And
shiny.
so when people
I don't
look
think
at
they're at the
culture,
normal
the
studio
only thing
either.
They see is wokeness, and so they assume that's the game we gotta play. And then, whoopsie, turns out most people are sick of it.
Yeah.
So Bud Light, they lost $10 billion in sales, $30 billion in market cap. It's a lot of money to lose because you hired some millennial woman to run your marketing, and then she decided to.
He called her a woman. He called Mulvaney, Dylan Mulvaney a woman.
Excited about
But
it.
she precipitated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, frat vote grows. She owns America. What does she do? Frat.
She got
You
brought
kind of.
in.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, the majority of presidents have been a member of fraternities. I mean, if you think of all those guys in downtown New York City, and they were like, you know, stealing British cannons and blowing shit up. Like, it's a boys' club. That
Well,
wasn't
okay, so guys, we do have a bunch of results, and I don't want you to look at the. I'm curious. So we've got Virginia, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee have been called for Trump. I'm curious, Tennessee, what's the margin you think Trump won by?
98%.
That's a bit high.
I'd say, wait, it's 7 in, it's been called?
It's been called, but so as of right now, what do you think the margin is they've called Tennessee for?
85%.
30 points. It is 80% to Haley's 16.4.
Ooh,
Bit more than 30 points. To be
That's
fair,
at 80.
only 4% is. That's why I'm
Okay, all right. There's my tip.
But she has been losing by wider and wider margins ever since she made that "I'm not dropping out" speech. I mean, it was like what, just over 50. Trump got just over 50% in New Hampshire, then or Iowa, then New Hampshire, and now what was South Carolina?
Hey, look at this.
16%.
Well, this
Yo, hold on. Vermont is too close to call. They're separated by one vote in
They're
Vermont.
still,
And I just want to take the time to point out to Luke Rutkowski, who kept saying New Hampshire is the place to be. And New Hampshire, Nikki Haley had 43%, and Vermont is next door. And I said, I don't trust New Hampshire because it's surrounded by the far left. And then Luke, sure enough, moves to Florida instead. So, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. My New Hampshire people are going to get mad at me. I think they have an open
Hey,
primary
Matt.
there where like Democrats and Independents can vote.
And they outright
So
said
it's
they were
not-
Democrats.
Yeah, so it's.
No, I'm working. Our Super Tuesday is March 19th.
Look, there's been
Our-
a lot of
our,
governors who have run for president. There's been governors that have run
Primary is
for
March
presidency
19th,
before.
so a
It's
couple weeks from now.
It's a really rough sign if you.
I did
can't
vote
carry
today.
the state you were a governor of.
Just so
Like, even, you
I
know,
could be
even,
in the
John
proper
Kasich,
area.
who had
It's-
no other claim. He could at least say,
I'm not
hey,
voting
the
for
state where I
anything.
govern them,
I didn't
they
vote
like
for
to
any of
and
the.
they-
Well, actually, I did
they
vote.
kind of
I voted for every levy.
leave without being
I voted it
totally
down. I said no. No tax. No tax. No tax.
That was it. Just when you lose by double digits.
No. We're not part of Super Tuesday. We're March 19th. Ohio is.
The margins widened after that.
NBC News with 0.2% reporting in Arkansas. It says it's too early to call, but they just called it for Trump.
Yeah,
with
there it is.
0.2% in, Arkansas has been called for Trump. I want to point out they gave him the delegates before even calling the race. How they were like Trump's getting him.
But they still haven't called Texas, even though, you know, it's going to go. Well, 0.2% is just so early. Texas wants to get up to at least 1%. Right, they want to go.
How can you call it for a guy 0.2%?
Yeah, listen, this has been
We
happening
called
a
it
lot.
for Trump before the show started.
That's true, too. Yeah, we did
I
that.
will say, and maybe I did take AP statistics, but it was a long
Yeah,
time ago.
anarchy.
And I will
Hey,
say-
I'm there to observe. I just want to watch the votes. The only reason I voted in the primary is because that puts me into my slot to be able to be an observer.
That haven't come in yet, and what they kind of know.
It doesn't matter what I vote. I mean, yeah, what I voted, the actual things that I voted for were like no taxes, no taxes, no taxes.
All a race off.
Mm.
Look, the overwhelming narrative.
But
here
they'll all
is
pass.
that
All those levies will pass.
the vast Donald Trump is
Even though I voted against
incredibly
them.
popular amongst Republican voters. The majority, somewhere between the majority.
Yeah, he always sounds
to
like that.
overwhelming
Come on.
majority, It's hard, but depending on what poll you go.
How long have you known Tim Pool?
Believe that the last election was stolen from Donald Trump.
Dave Smith looks very shiny.
I like Glenn Greenwald's phrase.
Here.
I think it was
I'll drop the link.
It was stolen, but whatever.
But
The
Dave looks
election
very
was stolen.
shiny.
So you have a Republican base where the majority of people believe that he is the rightful president of the United States of America. And in that, and there are a couple of them here, and in that scenario, how you're going to beat somebody in a primary is a near impossible task.
She would get substantially more respect from Trump voters if she came out and when they were like, what is your policy position and why are you better than Trump? And she went, I'm not better than Trump. He's going to go to prison and then it's my turn. She would be like, well,
Yeah.
okay,
Look at him.
I guess that makes sense.
But
Instead, she's lying and insulting Trump.
Well, look,
She's saying that
Dude,
she
put
didn't
some
honor
powder on it,
the
dude.
pledge that was in it.
But she didn't say that.
She said,
This is not their normal studio either. I'm wondering where they're at.
There's no way to say that she's going to honor the pledge without admitting that she's already lost.
she could have said, that's what I pledge and I will stand by my word no matter what happens, although I expect to win and every single
I'm gonna have to start
day.
pulling people in pretty
I
soon.
think
I think
it's
you're
weird
right.
that she didn't take a more definitive stance. She was like, I
We'll
can't
call
think about
us.
that right now.
But what she did say was that the RNC then is not the same RNC as it is now, which I do think that was pretty telling, that she's basically admitting that the Republican Party is moving entirely away from her establishment neocon setup, and it's moving,
Yeah.
fully definitively toward the populist MAGA movement. What I'm really interested in this general election is I think that we have Biden voters and we have Trump voters who have completely different visions for the country. And I don't think, like when I was a kid, I think there was a lot of cases where you had disagreements between Republicans and Democrats. Like my stepmom was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican. They would sit there at the dinner table and argue about Ronald Reagan or whatever else. But they had the same idea of what the country should be. The country should be, there should be God in the country. There should be good public schools. There should be, reasonable border. We should have a strong military. They thought all that stuff. Mostly what they were arguing about was like, how much social safety net should there be? That was basically the question. How much should we defend other countries? That kind of stuff. But I think we're in a situation now where the
Thank you.
left and the right do not have any kind
That's
of
all that was on this
vision for what
phone.
the nation should be. And
I deleted a lot of shit.
Biden say what he thinks.
I tried to edit my Burna video, but it's so
Say
large
what he
because it was.
thinks the future of the
I'll
country
get it
should look
done.
like, and what Trump says the future of the country should look like, and let the American people decide what vision of the future for our nation.
Morning.
Hey, how can I get a locker?
You just grab your first day.
Yesterday.
Okay, just grab one and let me know what number you got.
Okay.
I believe the reality I'm living in is actual reality. But did you see just the other day when
I do not remember him from yesterday.
Yeah. And he just mentioned at one point how like closing the schools was totally obviously not the right move in hindsight, and it had all these negative externalities for little kids, and they were never really at risk of getting them. And the ladies on the
Someone new hire. I wasn't supposed to be here till 9:30.
Oh, you guys. I'll come grab you in just a minute. I
Okay,
just
yeah,
gotta-
yeah, I didn't want-
I'm working on call-offs right now.
didn't want to-
Hey, no, I might get you working quick though.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm here. Jordan's
All
the
right.
last name. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Yep.
150 right there.
Democrats have not been exposed to arguments being made on shows like this, and people on shows like this have been exposed to it all. One of the best examples, holy crap, this Bill Maher clip.
What's your name? Negroni. N-E-G.
No, first name.
Oh, Edwin. E-D-W-I-N.
Rag on him, and he needs to retire. He is 16 years old. He's been in the show for a long time.
N-
Shout out, congratulations
G-
on your success.
G-
I'm scrolling down looking for this clip.
N-E-G-R-O-N-I.
And this is obscene. Let me play this clip for you guys.
Yeah,
You're gonna
N-E-G-R-O-N-I.
CPAC, you know what that is?
Is this playing up there too?
All right, we're good.
That's it? Okay. I knew I should have brought my lock. No worries. Huh? You good? Okay.
Stop interrupting me.
I'd just like to take a quick moment and make sure we put a pin in that. He said, Woodstock for the mentally impaired, that's CPAC, and now enjoy the rest of the clip.
For years past, it was like the most conservative commentators and senators and governors. And, okay, this year, there's a guy, I've heard his name, I don't know who he is, Jack Prosovic. He's doing sort of like
Because he's a pro.
roundtable discussion, it's a convention, they have these things. This is a quote. Welcome to the end of democracy. We are here to overthrow it completely. We didn't get all the way there on January 6th. But we will endeavor to get rid of it. Am I missing an irony here? Am I missing a joke? Or is it as it seems now? They are saying the quiet part out loud?
Yeah.
That they are not. This is their big, this is Republican, conservative, their big convention, and you have a guy like this, and the crowd is loving it. Welcome to the end of democracy. We're here to overthrow it. January 6th was good. Now we're going to finish the job. Thoughts?
Well, technically, we're not supposed to be a democracy.
No, that was a joke about Trump making a joke about being a dictator day one in office. That is an ironic take on how the liberal
that was my question. Am I missing the irony?
conservatives. I think so. Yes, it's a joke.
Really?
Yeah, and I think, well, I mean, more to the point.
Tim, don't stop it. Play it to the end.
And
Keep your day job, Jack.
That's the worst part. That's it. By the way, to keep your day job is the worst part of the whole thing. Because even after he's exposed, he still tries to go, well, your joke sucked. And you're like, no, dude, you didn't get it. You got it totally wrong. You should feel bad about
But it's
yourself.
like that. I think the response from me is, Bill, quit your day job. Okay, you're past your prime.
Give Jack a shot.
It's a huge blunder. But I'll tell you what happened is Jack Posobiec made a very obvious joke where he was mocking the liberal press's interpretation of January 6th. He was laughing while he said it. The audience laughed, and then CNN ran it as if it was a real quote without showing the clip. You get a guy on TV being like, and now they're saying, did you see this? The guy saying they want to overthrow democracy, and they want to finish the job they done on January 6th. Then some research intern, and for Bill Maher, writes it down on a card and hands it to him. Bill Maher never saw the clip, never Googled the clip, reads it and goes, am I missing something here? They're just saying the quiet part out loud. And Batia Ungersargan goes, it's a joke. And he goes, oh, well, it's a stupid joke.
Well, and he's a bad I mean, shout out to Batia.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
Two quick points right here, okay? And I'm just, okay, number one, it goes exactly at the point that you were just making about how people who, like, watch shows like this are familiar with the progressive argument, because how could they not be? It's the dominant. Right, we could not be. And by the way, if you don't believe it, Jonathan Haidt has actually done, like, academic studies on this, where the left-wingers will, like, they cannot tell you what the right-wing argument is, whereas the right-wingers can tell you what the left-wing argument is. And this just proves the point that, just imagine what a caricature you would have to have in your mind, that even if someone were to
One
say
person
you,
watching
if someone
now?
at CPAC got up and said, January 6th was great, and we're going to go further, and we're going to overthrow democracy.
Jacob.
Like, my eyebrows raised, something like that. Like, that doesn't sound like that could have been what happened. Number two, just a personal story very quickly about Jack, who I do not know very well. But I will say this. I had this, so about last year at some point, there was a video of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Again, this is back before all the Israel stuff, when I really liked him. And there was this video that was totally taken out of context of him. When he made his speech that he was announcing he was running for president, he talked about the war in Ukraine. And he basically kind of like, he had like a disclaimer up front, and then talked about why the war was a total sham, and why we shouldn't be supporting them. And
Matt,
people
good
just
evening.
flipped to the disclaimer, and didn't play the second part.
Let me check
It
in this
making
new
it
guy.
seem like he was supporting the war in Ukraine. Really, he came out totally against the thing. And Jack tweeted the clip portion. And I tweeted him, and I was like, this is totally taken out of context. This is not at all what happened, and here's the full version.
Welcome.
And Jack,
How you doing, boss? All right, brother.
direct message
Norm.
me.
Norm Pratt. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. You're the one I was supposed to talk to. I just saw Nick. I just went down for my orientation yesterday.
Mr. Jordan? Correct. Tweet, and then said, Dave was right, I got this wrong, I'm going to delete my tweet and leave this one up here.
Yeah, I hopped on the bus. Like, now, I'm in the Alvis house up in Ohio Lake. I'm sure you're used to this. But,
to do is just go, oops.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just kind of
It's not bad. It's
myself.
not bad.
But
No,
Bill Maher's
It's
reaction is,
crazy. The
well,
case
don't quit your
makers
day
now,
job.
man.
Like,
I'm 50 years old. They're like 22.
this
This is like 22. I'm like,
she's like, you're either halfway home or you're halfway back
You know
to the
what?
joint.
If
I'm
I
like,
had to choose, I'd have stayed in.
yeah, for real?
Builds worse than CNN.
Man, those guys going home on ankle monitors and shit, they make it about
But hey,
2
you know
weeks.
what? You're doing good. You're gonna make some money. They're gonna take a lot of it.
For sure, for sure. They sent me, I'm from the Mansfield area. They sent me to Youngstown last time.
I'm from almost the Detroit area. They
Oh,
sent me
Jesus
to-
Christ. And they shot you up here at least. I mean, if you're close. I got 2 guys in there.
Well, I was in Elkton, so
Oh, fuck, he was over in Youngstown. That's where I'm from. I grew up in Boardman. I was
yeah,
still
they
Coast
pushed me as far away as they could from my family. So.
shit trucks. I was 100. I got custody of my 2 little boys, so they put me in Youngstown for my last year. I'm 172 miles from my house. Like, oh yeah, you can't even do home visits. I'm like, you might as well. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you might as well send me back. They're like, oh, that's the kind of attitude. I said, I don't have a negative attitude. It's very not beneficial.
You guys are fucking me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they don't care. It's a state. And the thing is, everybody thinks that 25% goes to them. It does go to the state of Ohio, and it gets divvied up.
Yes, but it's still
It's
tax.
still tax. It's smacking the shit out of it.
All right.
Came on the show screaming, saying Donald Trump should be sent to a Soviet.
I'm trying to
They got
shake.
they got you active.
Okay. Do you need anything from me? I got time, or I think
You
I.
got steel toes on?
Yeah. Just literally.
No check.
Yeah.
Any glasses? Let me see how big your hands are. Large.
Large work. I got glasses. I don't know how close I got to look and inspect. If you got safety glasses with the little, I don't know what I got to look at.
No, they're close. You're just picking up parts, to put them away.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess up your glasses.
No, okay. Nick was asking me. I can run a lift, but I mean, I didn't piss in a cup yet. I'm clean. That ain't that. It's just he's like, yeah, you gotta pass
They
it.
don't require it. So.
All right. Well, it don't bother me.
No.
These guys over there. It's
I know
once
where
a
you're
week.
at. You can't do anything anyway.
Oh my god, dude. They still listen. It's still tune. They're over there smoking tune like it's fucking cigarettes. I'm like, you gotta be shitting. Get the fuck away from
Believe
me.
me, I know.
Yeah, I'm like, my god, we had to do bug
When I
out.
was there,
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Do what you do, but listen, we had a guy bug out, try to snatch another dude's fucking shit off of him. They fucking got Toledo PD up there like 7 on this dude. I got video on my phone. He's still trying to run on the ground, and they're not even being rough
we
with him.
weren't even allowed to have phones when I was.
Yes, I was worried. I'm like, man, I can't have my phone. They just gave us some free phones. I'm like, I got a free phone. I had 2 phones in my hand when I walked out my door. She's like, give me one of them phones. I'm like, how bad do you really want this phone? I'm like, I have all my contacts in this one, and this one's free. This one's not even on, and it wasn't. But yeah, they cut me out at 7:30. I'm like, man, I'm not used to the busing up here. I'm not familiar with.
No, I get it. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, it's real easy.
And believe me, if you do a decent job here, they'll hire you in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, where I'm at, I'm in Bucyrus, down by Mansfield, and there's just, if I didn't have my kids,
Yeah.
I've had custody of them since they were born 10 and 11. I would
I
not.
get it. All right, let's get you some gloves.
Yeah.
Get some glasses. Anybody else do? First day? Nope. All right.
Constitutional protections. And so what they said was like, oh,
Ain't no mercy. What up, brother?
and it will expire in a few years. And then Congress will have to come back and
Oh.
argue that the emergency is still going on. And that's why
Girl
it's extended.
with a camera, welcome.
It just gets extended. Sometimes it's put under a different
sorry I missed you guys.
We're still, so we're in this
I gotta deal with those people when they come in. It's always a good idea to have. Hi. How can I help you?
Bringing my paperwork in, man, and bleeding out my butthole. I gotta go have.
Close the door, please.
Yeah, yeah, I gotta go have a colonoscopy checkup, man.
Okay.
They're trying to get me into surgery, buddy. That's just crazy, man. My body shut
No,
down.
I mean, when you get older, this shit happens, man.
47, bro. I ain't
I'm
feel none of
53.
it. I ain't feel none of this shit, man.
Hey, I had one a few
I
years
keep
ago.
in touch with you every time for my physical therapy and everything. Now my damn butthole bleeds, man. They want me to go get surgery on this.
Your
I've been
butthole
but it's been bothering me for like
No,
2
I get it,
weeks.
I get it,
tried
I get it,
fighting
I get
it,
it.
coming into work. Shit, I bled all
You
down
feeling
my
better?
leg.
You
Yeah,
feeling better
a little
now?
better.
You gonna be able to work all shift?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be good. Next day took me off till Monday. I
All right.
told them.
When's your appointment for that?
I got to call and schedule. Let me go get a paper. I got it.
You don't have to tell me now.
I got to call them and schedule. They're gonna get me into surgery, man.
All right, just let them know. You'll probably have to take the day before
Yeah,
because you got to do
I know. I usually
you got
come
to do
in
the
and
clean
bring my
out. No, I'm
paperwork.
just letting you
Oh,
know.
you talking about my body? You had it done?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So you're gonna get the call for the date. The day before, you're gonna have to clean out. They're gonna give you something to take to clean out yourself.
They gave me something now for oral stool. I'm
Yeah,
about to
that's
start drinking that. Then they got something. I got a wipe on there, some
Yeah.
creamer, some stuff.
Yeah.
I got to call, schedule an appointment for surgery, man. It's serious, bro. It busted on me.
All right.
While I was working here, I felt something going down my leg. I ain't paying no attention.
Yeah.
You know how I look like? Look like light shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but he searched me, went in and said, hey, you know you had a cyst in there that busted? I said, what the hell?
It happens.
He like exploded. So now
The
I
girls
got
haven't happened in their
breasts.
in their breasts.
No,
and their
men
bellies,
is
too.
colon.
Yeah.
From heavy lifting,
Yeah.
bro. I was a roofer. I
It
built
happens.
homes,
It
man.
happens. So just let us know.
All right, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Always keep in touch with you. Know you're my guy, man.
Okay.
Shit, I
Hey,
love
just
my job.
you know what? Just let me know when they give you a date for that,
All right,
and
buddy.
we'll give you those at least the day before and the day after off.
Thank you, buddy. You know I
All
got
right,
you, man. I always call and leave my messages and bring my paperwork.
Oh
in,
no,
man.
I always respond to you too.
I'm serious about my job. I ain't like, but when I come in here, shit, I do the job of 6 people at one damn time. So
I know.
I can understand where I'm coming from. There you go. All right, no.
No.
Yes, sir.
All right, come on in. Norm.
Austin, that's
All right, close there. Just hang tight right there. What's your name again?
Austin? Yeah, I just started tonight.
Mr. Whittington?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, sir.
Welcome. Which office did you come in through?
This door, like, not too far from right
which
here.
office? Recruiting office, I mean.
The one on, it starts with a G, not too far from Walmart.
Glendale.
Glendale, yes, sir.
It's Sabrina.
Yes, sir.
She's a good girl. You got steel toes on?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get loose your hands. Medium, large, you think?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, let's get you some gloves, baby. She gets done with the machine, we'll get you some glasses. Oh no, you got glasses.
Yeah.
We'll get you some gloves.
I asked him one of the things I was worried about. I didn't know if I could wear my
Those
regular
will work for safety. Hey, get the latest insurance information. You got it? We just got the new stuff. Yeah. I hope so. If it's not, it's sorry. Well, even if it is, then we'll over the. All right.
Boss.
Alright. Lots of to get caught up on. What the fuck? We're not even hearing anything? I apologize. They should have at least had that playing in the background. That's why we got 2 people watching. 4. Shut the door!
And I'm thinking to myself, you know, if I could make a choice between, I had no choice. It was one or the other. There's child sex change operations happening in mass. Or what I'm going to agree with you on this choice. Yes. I think even women would agree I'd rather be in the kitchen than have that happen. Yes. But that's not even a reality. Because the right is not actually arguing for women to be in the kitchen. Well, some people are. Here's the question.
Good to see you, I think.
What is the most
We got 2 more that are supposed to show up, so we'll see. I've not done any of the paperwork.
Among Trump supporters, what is the most extreme right position?
I have the hand 2.
If you want to be fair about this, what is the most extreme right-wing position that Trump supporters have?
There we go.
Yes, well, look, I'll say
Popular among Trump supporters.
mainstream meaning prominent Trump supporters, prominent people
Yes.
advocated this. I'd say it's deportation of every illegal immigrant and cutting off all trade with China, which I both do think are like, look,
on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put that term of extreme, in terms of extremism?
I mean, look, cutting off, if you were actually, and by the way, I'm completely for complete border control and all of that, but if you're talking about actually, at this point we don't actually know what the numbers are. I mean, it's probably
Up to 10 million.
north, I know, it's north of 20 million for sure. If you're talking about a police, well, it was 12 was the number they always used forever, and then the government admits that over 7 have come in since.
So we're getting on a tangent.
No, I'm trying to get to the point. If you're talking about a police action that is going to attempt to be deporting north of 20 million of people in this country.
You're not making that argument, you are.
No.
It's up 10 to 15. So
okay,
if
fine.
No,
Let's say it's 10. Let's say it's 10. Sure. If you're saying that your argument is to deport them all, I'm saying that you are going to have to form a Gestapo-like police force in order to do that. We don't know who these people are. We don't know where to track them. You're going to have to be kicking down doors. You're going to have to check papers. And cutting off the other argument.
My question is, how extreme on a scale of 1 to 10 do you
okay, so the point that I'm just making is if you actually, these are kind of bumper stickers. I don't think most of them have actually thought this through, but if you actually think through the ramifications of what it would take to enact these policies, they are pretty extreme. I'd put that one pretty high. Like that's
so my point is this. If we were to actually assess the most extreme position held under Trump supporters, which is deport all of the people who have broken the law, which is, to simplify it, we need to enforce the law as it was written and actually hold accountable the criminals in this country, right?
I don't disagree with you on that.
And I will give you would need to create a massive police force to do so. Agreed. Compare that to what is happening.
You don't have to create anything. You already have a massive police force.
Trump supporters, and we believe
Disgusting to hear this
I think it's a
shit.
fair assessment.
Tim Pool pisses me off so much. I don't know why I listen to him.
Track down and deport 10 to 15 million people. Right now, not even an idea, not even a proposal. The left has an open border, bringing in 10 plus million people, and child sex change operations.
So this is when I was about to say this. I think you're right. I think the asymmetry here is that that's just kind of like a bumper sticker that Trump supporters throw out. Right. But if they were to just be offered, hey, we'll build the wall and the influx will stop, they'd very clearly settle for that.
Exactly.
We're talking about what's actually happening in reality versus what just their imagined desired positions are. Yes. And there's really no comparison.
And so the issue we're facing is moderate Americans, maybe slightly right-leaning. I don't even know if it's fair to say. Colin Wright's meme about the left moving further and further left and forcing the middle to be called the center-right is a great point.
Yes.
When, I'm going to stress this again. When
I kind of like Dave Smith. He's a little bit legit, but
simply says, hey, can we not have a rule banning people for speech? That is not even the right
but
position.
Tim isn't even letting him
It's
talk.
not. It's a centrist
He never.
compromise.
Tim does not let any of his guests talk.
Anyone who doesn't agree with my ideology.
Well, look, I mean, when when the right, I'm old enough to remember when the right wing
Davis,
had real
very shiny.
power over not just the political collapse, but also just over the culture. It was immediately in the wake of 9/11.
Are they doing that on purpose to make him so shiny?
They weren't just trying to say, hey, everyone, say what you want to
That's
say.
very different from Trump.
No. I'm not saying it's the same as Trump. Well, look, I'm just saying, at that point, the Dixie Chicks were they were the victims of cancel culture, and Bill Maher.
They got canceled again by the left.
Yeah, well, yes, I know, because now it's for chicks, not Dixie, but whatever.
No, it was Dixie.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, Dixie's a reference to antebellum.
Yeah, whatever. It's too stupid for me to keep up with. But look, Bill Maher got fired from ABC, and it wasn't from being canceled from the left. It was from being canceled from the right. I'm just saying that there is something that it's very easy when the other side. Look, I don't even disagree with what you're saying. I'm just making the point that it's very easy when one side has all of the power for the other side.
That's all you can do, Mercy. Just laugh. It's like.
But so that's part of the reason why. Right.
Okay, this is what it is.
Because they know all of the institutions.
Until you infringe on my shit,
So we got some updates. Texas, Trump has won.
and then you're gonna be
Alabama, Maine.
hopefully surprised.
Maine's interesting because they tried to remove him from the ballot.
Yeah, and
So-
well, that was obvious because they wanted to disenfranchise their own voters and prevent them from voting for Donald Trump.
To protect democracy.
To protect democracy.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Georgia.
Colorado is Trump is up 28. Colorado with 32% in, so that's going to come next. Massachusetts. I mean, it's really Haley's projected 2% in Vermont, but Vermont is stupid anyway.
In this map made by NBC News where they have Trump and Haley with different colors, I'm willing to bet that they actually did not even have a color code for Haley, and then when she won DC, the graphics guy's like, all right, I'll make it.
I think they keep it this they keep it the same shape, so it doesn't look like she's getting a massacre the way she is. I mean, this is rough. This girl is not pulling off whatever victory
What is she doing?
I know. Other than just wasting donor money that could go down.
She's wasting Democrat money primarily. I mean, it's
And that's
mostly
okay, I
Democrat
guess.
money.
Listen, she's gonna walk out of this and go get some job on the board of a finance company or a weapons company.
Maybe they're going to make her a university president.
Yeah, she's gonna walk into millions and millions of dollars for doing this. So that's the game. Unfortunately, that's the actual game. Look, Vivek called her out all the time for it, right? She left the UN being like not having that much money. She got put on the board of Boeing, and I think was getting paid something from another weapons company.
Hey,
she got
Claiborne.
paid. Now she's doing their bidding, and she will be handsomely rewarded for it. As sad as that is.
She represents the MSNBC right. The people who used to be conservative but only watch MSNBC.
No, but just even like the Republicans who come on MSNBC all day, every day to go, hey, I'm a Republican, and even I'm fed up with Donald Trump. And that's just their whole role is to be like, hey, look, even the conservative admits that the liberals are right. That's kind of the game here, and that's really what, at least we should understand what needs to be attacked. Is that this isn't really a left-right divide or a question of who's in the center or who's in the extremes. The question is how do we deal with this incredibly corrupt system that is anti all of us? Whether you identify as left or right, you're still getting ripped off by this system. It doesn't even matter. Like you could be some champion in what you think is the left wing's culture war. Like you're like, I'm out here protesting for trans rights. You're just a dupe. You're being ripped off by inflation just like everyone else is. You're just a useful idiot.
Do you remember when there were protesters there were anti-mask protesters and Antifa came and attacked them?
Yeah.
There was also a protest in DC where it was stop corporate censorship and Antifa came and attacked them. And I'm like, what about defending massive corporations makes you like anti-establishment? I was at a skate park, it was like 2 years ago, and it's a skate park. And there's a big Black Lives Matter spray painted on the ramps and some kids were sitting by it, and I started busting out laughing. And I was like, which one of you idiots spray painted Amazon's corporate logo on the ramp? Walmart, woohoo!
There is something really funny about, like, the fact that it doesn't even give any of them pause, that all these giant corporations are on their side. Like, from their own ideological view, wouldn't that be like, wait, they're supposed to be against us? No, they're not supposed. And the other funny thing was in 2020 when the BLM riot like got out of control and they went and smashed up the CNN building, and then it was like the first time CNN went, hey, wait, but we're on your side. We didn't realize, and you're like, yeah, they're just smashing stuff, dude. You're not really thinking about it.
Do you think Tom Morello like rationalizes, or do you think he just lies to it? Like he just lies. Like he's or I should say, do you think he rationalizes it to himself, or do you think he knows what's really going on in his mind and everybody else?
I mean, my guess is he knows what's going on. It's just lying. But I don't know. I'm not inside anyone else's head.
You know, it's funny because on the way here, we're listening to 90s alternative, and System of a Down comes on, and they have what's it called, Prison Song. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I like System of a Down. I don't know them personally. They're not as bad as, I don't know them to be bad, actually. I know Rage Against the Machine is Rage on behalf of the Machine because they're very active in supporting the Machine. But isn't it kind of funny that we have these bands that are extremely wealthy, massively supported, internationally famous, and they claim to oppose the Machine? It's almost like the Machine actually supported them the whole time.
Well, or at least they got sucked up into that thing that was the Machine.
In tonight, do you want one? We may have a game.
Like there could be these bands who have these songs.
15 minutes for the next.
Hey guys, make sure to get your COVID vaccine.
Did you see which band was it where they were like clean hands, clean hands?
All right, maybe. All right, listen to Tim. I may find something better than Tim. This is what we got right now.
Do you guys
Aren't they like an Irish band or something?
I don't know, so disturbing.
Benny Thompson, is he still?
F you, I won't do what you tell me. Yeah. And I'm like, they
I like
need to
Benny.
change that to F you, you better do what we tell you.
Right.
Please give me direction because I don't know what to do.
Well, there was this venue in Brooklyn that I was
I'm right back.
trying to go see
I'm gonna grab
at
something
one
to
point, and they had
Listen
this
to Tim.
whole manifesto that you have to sign off on about social justice. And if you don't feel this way, then don't come to the venue. And I was like, okay, then I totally won't come to the venue. That's also fine. And I hate this band now for playing here. I don't even remember what band it was. They're off the playlist.
But isn't it, there's something so interesting to me about how, like, all of this stuff, like, even if you trace it back to its actual, like, origin, and people can argue about whether this is, like, from the Frankfurt School or critical theory or, like, where exactly the intellectual kind of roots of all of this wokeism comes from. But there's something so interesting about how it did, at least to some degree, start as this really radical left-wing thought, and then yet was embraced by every rich capitalist and every powerful government, official in the country, and is now kind of being pushed on people, and that they took this thing and they realized how powerful it was to, like, divide everybody and insist that you sign up with their views and turn this. It's just, there's something like so interesting about that.
That was the compromise.
Well, it's not
Their
just
compromise was like, we get to do capitalism, and sure, we'll hire extra people.
I don't even think it was. I guess to some degree that's true, right? Like the compromise was like, almost like in the wake of Occupy Wall Street, the compromise was that J.P. Morgan goes, okay, look, here's the deal. We get to do everything we've been doing, and we will send our white executives to diversity
And
training.
we'll pay for your abortions, and we'll cut your kid dicks off. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's
You
like
know,
the thing, right?
and we'll
But
add
at the
like
same time,
diverse people to our board for the law in California.
and in this kind of weird, sick compromise where, which by the way is, anyone, if you're really interested in this, go read The Progressive Era by Murray Rothbard, because this is actually the story of the original Progressive Era as well. This, the whole story is that there were these kind of good, at least possibly well-intentioned leftists who were like progressives, and they were like, hey, we should have a managed economy so it does more for the little guy and less for the big guy. And then basically all of the robber barons were like, oh yeah, we totally should have a managed economy. We'll be the ones to manage it. And then they just basically took it over and made it, there was like a right-wing coup against the left-wing idea in some sense, broadly speaking. And But today, think about how much that is literally what led to the transformation of the that's what led to the transformation
Lucky.
of the left wing,
Welcome.
the war group. That they're now all going, well, we have to put Ukrainian flags up, or we have to, you know what I mean? And like, because it's like, because they got trained to just follow orders and be obedient.
But that's what our schooling was doing. Our schooling for decades has been teaching people to be managed. It teaches people how to follow instructions, how to
We're
speak
bow.
quietly. Like, I'll never forget when my son got in trouble in like kindergarten at circle time, and the teacher called me in, and it was like super serious. The teacher was like, your son won't sit still.
Some people like that. Alright. Anyway, guys, so we're going to do something in that we talked about it. We didn't listen to the whole thing. Declare or listen to the whole thing.
We listened to it yesterday.
I think I mean, I guess, you know.
We didn't listen to it. Dr. Turtle.
Because honestly, there's nothing else going on here. I sit around, I haven't written that much because honestly, I'm like, just got a lot on my mind. It's like kind of hard hearing justice from prison institutions. I just got a lot on my mind because I'm hearing him up next Thursday, and they're trying to send me back.
Bro, they're trying to send him back?
I don't want to go back, so they're trying to violate me.
At least they got a good chili.
All the order because I went to the camera rehearing and left as soon as the individual with the order showed up for the first time at the hearing. I left. I went to the police officer directly to go to across the street, and I waited there for the camera read to come out. I was kind of working. That's like my workplace. So like, imagine you were working at Target and somebody showed up with an order in your hand, and like, you know, said to leave. It's like, it's your job.
They're trying to send the turtle back?
What are you supposed to do? So I just waited across the street, back when they could be. When the coast seemed to be clear, I went back across the street, and that's where I hung out with turtle riders and attempted to get video footage of camera.
Use the chief size after 60 days. It seems like Michelle, yeah?
Anyway, yeah. So we
Yeah, is he shift a little bit? You think he's preparing himself to go back?
Anyway, we have sound, right?
It sounds like he's already conceded to go back.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you do it. It's just not how the law works.
Violating someone on probation is easy to do. There's no justice in that. One person just says he violated it, and you're done.
Where's the hearing going on? Hearing about like 11th or 14th or something.
I'll be streaming it on here, so you can subscribe to that. Because, you know, I feel like I've done my part at this point. I've held all the protests. I've done everything I need to do.
Is he taking a step back?
For the team. And I think I can sit back now and just, you know, watch it, I guess, for a while. It sucks, but,
You know who's going to take over? Top CPU?
who suddenly has an interest in hanging out with the kids. Wants to be best friends with a bunch of people who are about to go down for murder. That's her choice. But as for me, I'm going to do what I need to do.
Michelle says he's been weaponizing these orders for years. Stop telling the world. Well, Michelle, unfortunately, HPOs are for everyone. Let's go.
Move on with my life. Alright, cool.
Did he just admit it's not being anti-compromise of the law?
No, we're going to listen to the audio now. It's fine. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to have to leave that night.
We don't even listen
Not
to
much else is going on in Canada. There was like some motions filed today to finalize the hearing, like the trial is happening now. Before April 16th, I was interviewed by somebody.
Have you taken out, FT videos, also with the leaked FT videos is?
Person here is Gary Gary found guilty. It's a complete catastrophe. That will not change how I feel about it. I know that is. And it's got that to the show. So it's impossible. I posted it on Twitter today.
I think he's got a hearing on the 14th or something like that, Michelle.
To explain to me how that lets us know those injuries. I will be guilty of all charges. And I'll shut everything down.
Wait, what?
It's all done. But not a single person had it. So all they can do is find it. Oh, Turtle Boy, you're a bad person. Turtle Boy, you're intimidating witnesses. That's all they can do is find. Not a single person has seen it. words are just the tip of the iceberg. But, like Grant. People like Grant. It's just like, he responds with like, you're FBI informant? Okay, Grant, how can you get into it? And Grant Smith Ellis. If Grant Smith Ellis would like to come up here and debate on this topic, he's more than welcome. So please extend Grant watching. You want to go on a show that people actually watch, that actually has ratings. He's free to come up here and you can explain to me how Karen Reed caused those injuries that you saw at the athletic. Anyway, like any single person, they're all welcome up here. That's it. So, but nobody seems to overtake the athletics. They're all.
Nobody wants to debate this tournament.
So, let's jump on. We're going to go right to. We're just going to jump right into the finale of this entire thing.
We listened to that yesterday, man.
It's like too funny.
I thought,
This is. I was through the prison barbers calling up. Hold on.
Who prison barber?
We had
What's the end game? The Turtle Boys shit.
Ooh, let's go.
Welcome, sir. And my first day.
Welcome.
Well, it's not my first day yet.
Dr. Turtle?
I've been here before, but it's my first day today.
First day. It's your first day. This is assignment.
Dr. Turtle.
What's your name, sir?
We're going to take this back.
Yeah, we're live.
Lauren. Good to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. I didn't hear.
When was the last time you were here?
Yeah, I can't remember.
No, you have a problem.
I want to say like about a year.
On the jail block.
You just get it down.
Oh, jeez. Oh, they called it the Terminator.
Why, man? What are
Yeah, they know, but you don't watch it. They don't like it. On there. And, on my show, they don't like it. Yeah, that'll happen.
I've never heard that.
I'm doing my best. Gotta get on the show. But I'll talk to you first. Yeah. So, they figured it out. I know all the skills, but they don't watch it. Well, shout out to First Marine. I love that. I didn't give her a shout out.
First Marine.
She's real nice. She brought me another day. I think that's Elson's son, I believe. He tried to get him on. He got a couple guilties, a couple not guilties.
Oh, shit.
Sentencing. If you're around, if you want. Go support him. He's down at Superior Court. That's fine.
How are we gonna help him? How's that gonna help you?
It's weird, man.
What a sentence.
You have steel toes on?
Yes, sir.
He's been taking Adderall for 20 years.
That helps. That's crazy.
Bro!
They don't allow three-way calls.
No three ways in jail?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Sucks, man.
How big are your hands? Extra large. Glasses. That dude is a straight up piece of shit. 6 assignments, never made it more than a month.
You already posted that yesterday, man. We're gonna have to go watch Murder Burglar, man. And JJ.
Sire. JC dude now. That's all told.
Internet or Welsh dude.
Piece of shit.
Were those guys still alive?
I do. That's her.
I thought that was a funny watch.
I have a little announcement.
Chili's live? It's always fun to reach on. Everyone else is reaching on Chili.
In Herman Turrington, y'all had to get their product rate membership, and that bad boy went to, let's see.
The same, yeah, same content as he posted yesterday. We was hoping for some new Turtle news.
First day.
Welcome.
How you doing, Norm? Robert. We go blue. Yeah, I'm San Fran too, man. We lost that one.
Schubert?
Yep.
Tiny Murder's Skull Face. Who got Murder's Face, man?
It is God, too. That black man. Thank you very much, Herman Turrington. It's truly appreciated.
You worked here before?
Has he murdered someone?
Yeah.
I don't think so,
Huh?
but I mean,
Worked here before.
the way
How
things
long
are
ago?
going, I think
Oh, shit. I want to say like a year and a half ago.
One was us.
Huh?
With Deco?
Yeah, yep. And I just got with them and then I
Get
just.
arrested a long time ago?
Alright.
Yeah, I try not to get arrested, man. I try to run.
You have boots on?
Yep.
He's
Same
a
coach.
murderous fuck. Metfield murders? Probably. Probably a lot.
You got work from 9:37.
Depends on what line they put you on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, business expense, no. Legit medical expense, sure.
Just talking about public safety.
Oh, man.
That special
Wash your hands.
Large DM. Oh, I was like, what? It's large. I got fat hands there, man.
Chief Tuttle says if he sees any frauded out in public, he'll just shoot him and go to prison. He's not going to go back and forth with him. Chief Tuttle.
So everybody, we got them all checked in. Gotta deal with the late call-offs.
And the mayor, yeah, mayor, all of them.
The decisions that these kids did in kids.
They're all part of this huge group that everyone talks about.
It's not like
No one really talks about.
without any notification, without any consulting report. They just snatched over kids and then just been giving other people. Alright? Everything that Department of Child Services did in terms of removing for children.
Did you ever get JJ's on your panel right now?
And then those two children going to their respective fathers, which, by the way, both have full custody over their children.
Criminals, I think criminals is an understatement. If we was living under Geneva Convention policies, these guys would all be charged for war crimes. Like it's an act of war what they've done.
She has no custody. She has no approved visitation. She don't even
Like they're domestic terrorists.
all of that was done with
Criminal is like a pretty black way of putting it.
a judge signed off on this.
I mean, think about what they've done to people. Think about what JJ's done to people. What? You can't even get away with that under UCMJ, but they're getting away with it? Like, what the fuck?
That's good. I did have. I did have one more. Hey, JJ, you still with us, bro?
God. Busy listening, lots of bow, man. And openly bragging about it. Very comfortable about it too. I mean, I would be comfortable too if I had anyone supporting me.
So I haven't made a video about him in a while. I want to show everybody something. I did want to absolutely destroy this one.
God, man, look at these surf Nazis.
But how do you like my little retro video idea?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Yeah, we did do great. Yeah.
Hey,
Don't worry.
Rich guys, I'm gonna look into it in the morning, but y'all know who else is supposed to be getting out of jail kind of soon?
Who?
Oh, Paco Terry.
What's he not so evil?
Been around long enough to remember that idiot.
Oh, yeah. And you mean his girlfriend? Never was that go to defense. Everybody that released him.
No worries, Jerry. Thanks for hopping in, buddy.
These evil doers, man.
I appreciate it. Believe me, more than you know. Good logic, Sam. Brandon Mitchell, good to see you, brother.
Johnny Rice selling you shrimp tacos? Is what you get the stamp on?
You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro? You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro?
I had Mexican today, but I didn't have tacos. I had beef tips. Very good.
Chrissy says, la rata.
Like, obvious bias. But just imagine
Imagine if I
Tim
said
from today could take a time machine and go back and just give Tim Pool from that show a few notes. Just like, hey dude, just so you know, it's gonna come out in a few years that they're totally in bed with the CIA and the FBI and they're getting money from these organizations and being instructed. And then you could just go in there and you could ask them the direct question and get them on the record, so to speak. It would be amazing, dude.
It was really amazing how unprepared they were for the conversation. They assumed Joe was going to bring in some like MAGA guy, and then they were just like, "Well, Carl Benjamin said this," and I was like, "Yeah, you should probably be bad for that." And they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, I get it, people break the rules." But I think one of the big takeaways was when they said we have this misgendering policy, and I pointed out conservatives have an inverted view of misgendering, so you've sided with one of them.
Well, because the way it went down, if you guys remember this, is that they said, no, we don't have a left-wing bias. And then Tim goes, well, you have this misgendering policy. And they go, well, yeah, it's wrong to misgender people. And Tim was like, that's a left-wing bias. Like, that is bias. Because the right-wing perspective is that this would be misgendering. And so, but look, I'm
just to stress, the one regret I have is, I did not ask, have you, the first question is, do you as a business entity have communications with government officials?
Yeah, listen, I would have thought to ask that question.
They say, well, of course we do. All companies do. I mean, there's regulators. Okay, my next question is, do you have communication with officials working out of Washington, D.C.? And they say, yes. Okay, do you have conversations with law enforcement? Then they'd say, well, law enforcement will contact us periodically, and then that would open up so law enforcement is giving you instruction on removing certain posts for certain reasons. And the answer is absolutely yes.
Okay, so let me, again, and it's not, I don't disagree with a lot of what you're saying, but I just think there's this other element, and I just want to, like, two very quick points, okay? Number one, and I think we could all see this, where there are these accounts, like, say, Alex Jones, Andrew Tate, like a lot of these guys, you listen, sure, Nick Fuentes, Gavin McGinnis, a lot of these guys who were enormously popular, who drove the algorithm, but they get plucked out of it. Right. Okay? So it's not just the algorithm driving this. There's also then this bigger hand that comes in that then picks who the algorithmic winners and losers are going to be. And I would also point out that, by the way, Vivek Ramaswamy's book, Woking, I believe it's called, he goes through a lot of this stuff where it's not, look, they have these, there's this weird thing where like with BlackRock, they'll be pushing like all the DEI stuff, but then you have these state governments, and basically the state governments control the pensions for every government.
Dave Smith is so shiny.
So if you think about
look at this
the
motherfucker.
governments aren't pensions anymore, government workers, they're controlling hundreds of billions of dollars, and then they will put these rules that say we'll only invest it with this financial company if you insist on DEI regulations and all this stuff. My point is that it's not just coming from the bottom up.
I agree.
There's a huge amount of pressure from the top down.
I agree with one quick point before we go to Super Chats.
Oh yeah, I'll be over 500. I'm at like 569, I think.
Has cut off banks that have ESG policies because one of the reasons
Not
is
worried
they
about
shut down
not being
investing in fossil
monetized.
fuels,
I'm
which is
just
a
worried
huge economic driver in West Virginia.
about the
So they're
trends.
like, you will no longer get government contracts from us.
Well, good for them.
I think it was a U.S. bank that went, okay, then we won't do it because your money's more important to us.
So that's the way you were talking about before, how to fight back. That's a good way of how to fight back.
We're going to go to Super Chat, so if you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends, head over to timguest.com, click join us, become a member, because we're going to have a members-only show coming up for you at 10 p.m. tonight. But for now, we will read your Super Chats. Christopher Lambert says, nope. Well, you actually were first, so you can give yourself more credit. All right.
Yeah, that's a very low confidence for a super chat.
You're not going to get it. You got it.
I don't know why I'm in the mood to argue. I disagree.
Yeah. Yes. Tim Jake says Louisiana became the 28th state with constitutional carry yesterday when the governor signed the bill. Shout out. I have another regret on one of my appearances on Rogan, and it's
No, I'm not worried about him. I'm just showing him.
half the country
He's very shiny.
constitutional carry, and Joe said something like that.
I actually like Dave in many ways. Some,
source,
maybe not.
which said 13 states, and I was like, what? I was like, was I wrong about that? I was like, I guess I was wrong about that. I guess I must have been assuming like geographic size.
I'm still clearing up fucking copyrights from that last stream.
As soon as the show was over, and I was like,
I've got about half of them gone. I just have to mute those sections
And then Rogan goes, Jamie, pull that up.
on the YouTube. I mean, I'm on fucking YouTube. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Kick. I'm on D-Live. I'm on Twitch.
he Google searched
I know.
constitutional carry states.
Copyright.
And the default Google box
No
said
copyright.
13. Instead of him actually going to the...
I'm not getting monetized for commercials anyway, so I got 567 subscribers,
At the time, it was 25
more or
states, and
less.
Florida was about to sign their bill, which would have made 26. Now we're at 28. Shout-outs.
That's listen, man, we're searching for
Well,
white pills.
I'm sure that'll change when I go do Hash Bash in Ann Arbor. I'm already setting that up with MCC and Frickin' Media. We're gonna go record in Ann Arbor on Hash Bash.
Look, from my perspective, it's your absolute right to open carry.
So that should be
but I will
fun.
also say concealed is so much more important.
I'm gonna be
Just
hot.
strategically, it's more important. Open carry, listen, it's your right to open carry anywhere
That
you want.
was a good playlist.
It's just kind of like, I don't really
Mostly your
like it,
shit.
and it can lead to
So of
stuff.
course you like it.
Well, look, you got situations like, if you remember with
It's gonna be all Nefex on the way home tonight.
out there in Texas, I believe it was in Austin. Garrett Foster, right? I think was his name, right? So he's a Black Lives Matter protester, and he's got an AR-15 on his. Yes. So he's got an AR-15 on his shoulder, and a car turns around the road, and the Black Lives Matter protesters are blocking the road.
I only have 9 hours left of my
Into the crowd. So he
Jones
runs
Plantation
over,
strike.
Gets his gun in low
So,
ready position, and the military.
you're gonna have to send me that link.
Car and shoots him and kills him dead. You know.
But don't... Look, if you're open
So
carry...
we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a presentation of
I'm
what
not
you
saying
stated
shit.
earlier.
I'm just saying that there is
Before.
this problem where, hey,
The
look,
documentary.
okay, before holding it at low ready, right? Technically, it is your right to walk with these people and have them. But once you're in a mob of people and you have a gun, you do kind of create this situation for someone coming up to you where they're like, I have to treat you like you might be about to aggress on me. I'm just saying personally. I'm not saying what your right
I
is.
disagree.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, not what your right is. I'm
Alright, I'm done with Dave. Let's listen to some chilly shit.
It doesn't fulfill.
We're getting close to leaving.
I've tried that. Everybody here just heard me say, listen, I'll apologize to you. You can apologize to me. We can let this go. It is beef. I tried Lucifer. I did it for 500 people. I mean, Long Island Auto gets a lot. You called me a grifter on a troll chick beef. I tried Lucifer. I did it for 500 people. I mean, Long Island Auto gets a lot. You call me a grifter on troll channel. You call me a grifter on troll channel. You want to video? I have videos though. I can actually go against you. But Dale, I can't see you. And Josh, I can't see you. So ask a lot of people.
You see, that's what's the.
I'm just saying, I try. So Bravehearts have told us many people will stay here, we have friends to do, if you suggest that people get off you, then you're acting like a jack. So listen, LA Hams, I'm one of those squashes with you, you're gonna have to apologize for calling me a grifter. I'll apologize for calling you a grifter.
What do you say? What you call him to me? I want to know what you call
I
him.
think you've done some good work in New York.
I want to know what you call him.
I can admit you.
What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
Say it again, so we want to know what you said now.
Yeah, special ed, I got your order.
Fuck.
I shipped that order a long time ago. Alright. Dog, the bomb is in here. Alright. Let me see what we did so far. Let me see if I can caption a complaint. Long Island audit.
Okay, good. Two audits.
Yeah.
Oh god. Now the complaints come from Long Island audit. I have the captioning on all of my videos, so I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to help out the guys here. So,
Hope Chop is free. Why wouldn't he be free?
No, I think he's gay. I think he's gay for pay for sure, but it is what it is.
Let me send him a
I told
message.
these guys that I would pass all of them, and that I would expose them for their bullshit.
I mean, everybody gay in a way.
March
you know?
2nd was the last.
I feel like I'm pretty gay sometimes, right? When I say sometimes, I mean all the goddamn
Happening
time.
on YouTube won't be 1/10 of the people who
I feel like we all know those
when the torture cuff company will attack me, Civic Core, the prison industry will attack me, Geo Group, who does the torture cuffs and the locks and all the prisons around the country, they'll create videos and attack me. There'll be all kinds of people who attack me, so just be ready for that. Team DLZ, be strong, be ready for that.
We're gonna be strong, man.
I agree. Look, I'm more than willing to squash it. So. Yeah, I think you messed up your words in that one. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I just, I apologize to you guys, but, Long Island Audit started this by calling me a grifter, and so I have made it. So if you attack me, like that, I'm not a people like that. I am not a people.
You can arrest your folks, you're up there. And now first there, so you're first. I'm not gonna do that, you guys are both.
It's a fundraiser for Rand 4 Press or some shit. Press for Rand 4, I think.
There's not one word said that is physical. I'm allowed to be here, so I'm free. You ready? You're free, so now you've been arrested. I told you, okay. There's all my trip. My attention, traffic stop, this will be a lot of order. How is maybe your...
So I didn't block Long Island Audit, but let's give them time out because they got to focus on the fundraiser right now for Christmas Ranker and needs help.
And their licenses are... How is it?
Are they clear?
Okay, let's go through. I apologize about that, folks. We'll get your license back in a second, okay?
This is a fundraiser for Preston Franker. Preston attorney costs $2,000, and he's the only attorney in all of Michigan. The other guy that's going to go here stick with sir.
Right there.
Oh,
What's the issue?
he's not coming to.
Before you make a mistake.
Not making a mistake.
We're gonna cancel Chili. I want to see what kind of mania skin ass
There
Andrew.
are no excuses. Wait for me to start having a bad day, so you can point the finger and say, that's the bad guy, that's why he's the bad guy.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You don't have the guts to be where you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking finger.
Hell yeah, Chopper.
I say that's the bad guy.
Fight Big Pharma. Fuck Big Pharma.
You just know how to hide. How to lie.
Who enjoyed the Freeman content earlier, man? The Freeman content was lit earlier.
I was
That shit was so good.
even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on.
It's also Tuesday, man. I can get out there and socialize a little bit too, man. It won't be hard to get on panel
All
with
right.
Chili and stuff.
He's begging. He's begging for a drop.
But hopefully we can get out there and content.
Give me a good, a good link to send to Bow.
The last time you want to see a bad guy.
When was the last time we went out and scouted out of the YouTube fucking StreamYard's panels? Huckleberry, I think? Was it Huckleberry? Was that the last time we
Yeah, me too, brother.
I'm gonna kill myself to chat. I hate it when really good black shit.
The Freeman speaking beer with on so many
I'm
levels.
tired of being made for
You used to have some Freeman? The cops came and put him in fear of his life, so he screeched. He was like, ah! It was great. We were so happy.
laughed at on the street. It's not fun no more.
Is he quitting that?
The playground for the fucking miserable loser with that better.
Who miserable loser?
Alright, fine. I'll just, on my channel, I'll do this.
You're not lying.
We're gonna play Bow on the golf course then. If nobody has anything for me.
Bust your shit wide open. Make me go online and suck my time to get a fat dick. Anybody's gonna fucking handle verse can suck my dick.
You thought Huck was boring? Here, man. If you thought Huck was boring, man, here. This guy is live right now. If you think Huck is boring, man, like this guy would make Huck look like a fucking the most entertaining motherfucker on earth, man. Like the Dos Equis man times Madonna. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's in full-blown mania.
The live stream.
He doesn't even remember what he put what on.
Sorry, I'm trying to operate.
And operate a computer. You think Huck was boring, man? Shit. Freeze your eyes.
Fiction.
This guy's a goddamn genius. You still think Huck is boring, man? You still think Huck is boring, man? You're begging for Huck right now. This motherfucker's posting fucking, what is this? A Burger King ad, man?
Here we go. Let's Bow.
Ah, shit. Look at this motherfucker, man. One of it is just his avatar. Just his head's about to eat a fucking, what was this right here? Head's about to eat a chihuahua.
Okay, this is Eric Gurriel. This is the guy that was the fundraiser for the wheelchair. This is the picture that they put on the GoFundMe page. And,
Thank you, God.
We're up there in the green. They're still the T-box. They're still that. I'm gonna
What the fuck? It's a fucking million. It's a fucking million. I'm not holding anybody up. No, I won't. Yeah, if I lost 2 fucking balls, like I said, I would have up pace. No, fuck that. It's a fucking music. I'm charging that car back. Fuck that. Call the fucking cops. Fuck that. That's new shit. There's no one back there. I'm not keeping nobody up.
I have standing, man. We were keeping pace, and the only reason we held that one group up a little bit was I lost 2 fucking balls. I was playing goddamn one.
Understand me? I'm not broken here. Oh, I'm not you need to go fucking cut something.
I drove it past the goddamn grid on par 4, man. Motherfuckers giving me trouble.
At that time, he was supposed to be in Tacoma, Washington. So I started doing.
I was trying to make fun of you, man, so I can laugh at those black spaces. Because when we played, it's $5 birdie, so if I would have made that birdie, all the blacks would have owed me $5 each. $5 birdie, $10 eagles, $3 skins. 10 back, 10 low, or 10 front, 10 back, 10 high, or 10 low, $10 shutouts. $10 beat my 10. Side bets, $3 par 3s on the side, $4 par 4s, and $5 par 5s. We bet on everything. So he really fucked up my group there, man. The good news was I wasn't playing good that morning, man. I lost 2 goddamn balls on hole number 2, so I wasn't even tripping, man. I was like, fuck it, I was going to do clubhouse and chill out.
And I found one person that this guy put in the page. But his mother was also on it.
Yeah, I do. I remember watching that one. I recorded it live. That's why I got a good clip of it. The only reason I was able to is because he was mobile live and I was able to pull it back and record all that. I got much more of that on my channel. He loves it when I play that though. He always wants to talk about it for about 3 or 4 minutes. Everything. He better not run if he's being indicted. Well, you know what? It's working for Trump. Run. Even if you're being indicted, run.
Is channel monetized? He's got a PayPal link?
Oh, I want to go home. I just want to go to bed at night.
Which one's a fire hydrant? This one, this one, this one, and this one, goddammit. I'm not a goddamn robot.
Yeah, you kind of are.
From your RAM at Gmail? I don't see his PayPal link. Weird.
But then I had to, that's how I found the link. I think it was like 6 years old. I didn't find anything else. I think
Did he reach out to you like before?
like a younger version of it. But, you know, Joe's pretty crafty. He's gonna pull stuff. He's gonna make sure.
Truth Finder UK is a fucking hot one. There you go.
Like, homie, hey, I felt that way many times, homie. I completely understand that, Lucky.
What's going on out there in the land of you?
Exactly. What Dirty just said.
I'm just YouTubing with you guys and it could be on the TikTok.
I need to get some braiding going on here. Easy split here. With that. It's easy split. But you need 3 for a good braid, huh? Alright, let's do this then.
Is that the person in Colorado? You saw that?
Separate that. And do some live beard braiding here for the next half hour. Yeah, I know. Even when I fucking wrap it in a band, even if I wrap it up like this, it looks silly after a fucking day. It's nice sometimes to sleep with it like that. I'll wake up and this shit will be like, in my fucking face and shit. Hey, 357 here? Hell yeah, 357. You killed a rabies? Yeah, get rid of all the rabies. You don't know if it's rabies till you're dead, so don't risk it, especially if it's a varmint. I just found out today that I gotta get a new license this year. When I got mine, my beard was here. I was just looking at the picture. Here's a picture. Now look how long that beard is.
A 17?
It's like here.
What's a 17? A full size 9?
That was 2 years ago. And I trim it all the time, so the length don't count. But yeah. Apparently it expires on my birthday this year, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. More money for the state.
You know what this dude right here, Michelle? Someone's calling the cops on him, I think.
License.
For having his finger or something. Yeah, she got hacked. Her studio just got hacked. 17 is the original. I thought. It was like 17, 19, what, 28?
Well, MCC's got a premiere in 30 minutes, right when we're leaving. We'll play that on the way home. That way I don't get in trouble.
You just don't really want to call on people, I see.
Oh shit. No way.
26, 27?
I get a haircut every 2 weeks. I'm getting one Thursday.
42, was that a single?
Come on, man. I gotta make that skin. Dude, I used to have on this side here, alopecia all over the side of my head. Back when I was in my stressed out days. That's when I started doing this. It's therapy too, dude. The dude does the hot towels, does the wax on my nose and ears, pulls all those nasty old man hairs out. It's my therapy. Getting a haircut every 2 weeks. Yeah. Always a good thing with the boss. I do. He doesn't touch the beard though. He'll trim the lip hairs that are hanging over my lip. That's all he does to the beard, unless I ask him to touch it. Every time I've asked him to touch it, he's kind of fucked it up. So I'm like, I'll take care of that. Dude, he takes Q-tips, 2 Q-tips in each nostril, loaded with wax. And yeah, your eyes are gonna water when he yanks them out, but and the ears too. I don't know how old you are, but damn. And he does it a little bit up here too, because I get the unibrow hairs going too, and he rips that out too. I'm ready to go home, man. Everybody who was supposed to start has already started. Nobody's checking in. It's 3 after 10. They started 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, Chili brings all the content. Everyone on YouTube is leeching on Chili right now. I'm leeching on Chili. These guys are leeching on Chili.
All right, listen to Bob for about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll put you guys in the door, but you can listen to Bob. I gotta walk the floor.
Without him, there's no content.
For that reason, I can leave early.
Their quote-unquote show, their daily show, would just be gone if Chili ceased to exist. Yeah. I'm not kidding. It's for real. Like, it's not a joke, man. Let's stay there for the matter.
He compiled a live video with all of the reports in front of him. Like, so he worked in the record. He actually worked out to send video.
I would put a double recoil spring cam. Or spring.
And if you take a look at that, take a look right here. Blackbuster has put in $100 and started Juniper's GoFundMe. Now let's take a look at it a little deeper. This video has roughly 480,000 views. That means that Blackbuster has made approximately $5,000.
What? Oh my God!
Roughly 480,000 views as he sells products right next to it. And 80,000 views. That means that Blackbuster has made approximately $5,000 off the video.
Damn! He's all up in Blackbuster's budget.
Grip off of the community.
Balance sheet.
There it is, right there. I mean, if we're
There's a big difference between Blackbuster and Chili. Who's this guy? Who's the bear guy? Who's the bear guy? Who's more jealous? Who's more jealous, Michelle? I can see that he's jealous, right? My question is his jealousy for Lackluster more than these people's jealousy for him? Or my jealousy for these people? Who's more jealous out of the three of us? Am I more jealous? Or is he more jealous? Or is his jealousy for Lackluster more? Or are these people's jealousy for him more? That's the real question.
So far, she has raised $19,526.
Huh.
And I bet
Let's go, man.
Well, I know at least 15.
Burn up, man.
Is that 20% cheaper for Chile?
Yeah. The Russians would ask, man. You think the second one there, Roots Rock?
right?
Michelle says, oh, I didn't know you were jealous. Hell yeah, I'm jealous, man. These niggas are thriving off Chili. I try to leech off Chili, and I get fucking 3-ass fucking faggot views, man. These motherfuckers that get leech off Chili, they got thousands of fucking hundreds of fucking viewers, man. This motherfucker's got a co-host, a goddamn dog bear with glasses. Of course I'm pissed, man, and jealous. I want a goddamn co-host with a Dolph Bear hat or Dolph Bear glasses combo. That shit pisses me off, and I ain't gonna lie.
I told Preston's Ranger I wouldn't find a fault, that I would take the profits that I make from my 5 and I would pay for the quit. I haven't outside the parking lot so that.
It's so good. It was $8 and $10.
Most of my profits were really
Oh, make quirky comments. I got nothing, man. Got a goddamn joint.
Josh Abrams found really wrong with the police report who were expected to present such a paper. He was arrested and taken to sergeant fast. He was put
didn't get scanned.
After that, then Josh made a video which Josh didn't see this one, but he was not sued for defamation.
Yo, Josh, you getting sued, man?
Live stream deal from Blockbuster.
Damn, this video got age restricted, man. It's only available on YouTube, man. You really done fucked up. Video isn't gonna get no video. Is that Paul Slave, man? Yo! When did Paul Slave get so fat?
That Temple 420 show was dope, man.
Oh, fucking great it was.
We're just real down with the troll who made first about it. Sat there and said, I was the worst person ever. I was a scammer and printer. Josh Abrams did a fantastic class. And Dale and Blackbuster, they don't
I didn't remember when Lackluster, Freeman, and Josh all teamed up and tried to take Chili down, man. And they couldn't take him down. He's still standing. That's all I gotta say about it. Remember? Y'all remember? I tried to get dragged into the mud too with them, and I let Chili know right off that I thought he was a faggot for thinking that, man. We got off on the wrong foot, but it's okay, you know. I got time. I can change, right? The super necessary costume and hammer, by the way. That costume's lit. It's super necessary. You remember that Matthew smoking in hand? I'm so true.
At least another few $100,000 on the products. And then,
These products have nothing to do with her fundraising.
Why? What's the incredible? Why? And I run the same troll channel. The same one on the channel, dropping on the engagement, and the reason is about just your choices. The real cure is here. The real deal competition is always here.
True real deal.
And it's a giant pile on a bunch of people.
Yeah, Dogpile, man. I remember, man. I was part of Dogpile. I was like, you suck. We hate you. You know, and when he came in here in peace, trying to befriend me, I used a homosexual slur against him, man. And for that, I apologize, man. Now that he's got a huge, massive YouTube channel, man, I don't want no beef anymore, man. I felt like, you know, I was peer pressure with the YouTube, social medias, right? And I felt like I act outside my normal self, right? And I think all of this is a huge misunderstanding, to be honest.
That's why I'm now doing it on her.
Well, you're not. You don't got it. Don't tell me the name.
No, he is, man. Why she so hit? He is. She knows it, man. She's just jealous. I think deep down inside she wants to be the #1 auditor in the country, whatever fucking hell-ass country that has no sunlight that she lives in, man. Like, seriously, man, what kind of country does she live in, man? This makes her skin weird. What kind of country you render this skin shade right here, man? What kind of country is you render?
They come up, it's just fucking scientists looking at Yeah, alcohol. After you get them off, the alcohol clean up the glue.
Which country pays this chop demon, man?
Steve. Dude's trying to clean off the fucking hearts that the day shift girl put all over the door. I said, dude, you take care of that, I'm gonna take care of you. I'll hook him up with something. Fucking idiots. These girls on day shift are stupid, man. Alright, we're gonna go. I'm gonna let Monica know this shit. Can I set up a game? Fuck. Yeah, I can. Hang on. Let me turn this computer back on. I got time, so I can turn it back on. What time? 11:30 Eastern. All right, here we go. This guy's actually doing some good work. Say, dude, you peel that shit off, I'll take care of you for a few bucks. How expensive. So I'll get it back, whatever I give him. Is the game set up? Can we set up a game? $357 for 20 minutes from now. Did you? All right, I'll check it out, Chopper. 357 has a game set up. There's rebuys and everything though. I'm gonna cancel this game. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you have a rebuys, they're not gonna count for anything. I don't know why he does that. He's not in my chat lately. The Walker. What the fuck, Lucky Laptop? Walker Soccer. There you go. All right. He's not going to be happy. Well, I don't think I can do anything with it. I think he's a mod too. There's a game set here. Let me set up a real game. Fuck it. He's got this game here. Great. Maybe when he recognizes that no one's going to join that game. Mine's called A Game That Counts. Do 11:30 tonight. No rebuys, turbo, 30-minute late. All right, everything's good. All right, second game is set up. I'm going home. I'm gonna stop on the way home though. Grab an adult beverage on the way home. It's already been a long week, and I believe the wife is already in the same spot. Damn, it's hot. So hot. This dude is working hard at these doors. I mean, hard. He's scraping like a motherfucker. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get the flock out of here. No, believe me, she's on medical right now, so we're already giving her shit about it. She won't be doing this again. I'm gonna take care of you for that, brother. That stupid bitch. Oh man, a big excursion here next to my car. Who got that money? Oh, Benny Johnson has another new video. Kind of wet as fuck outside. It rained hard out here. It rained hard out here. Let's get this started. What Chopper sent me? Morning exercises. Ooh, Detroit. I gotta check this out. You guys will hear it too. Yeah. Chopper. That's Detroit. Those are Detroit girls, but they weren't dancing in Detroit. But still, hell yeah. Who doesn't like ELO? Damn, that was nice. Thank you, Choppa.
Bill Gates is out here to prove lizard.
Randy Hargis, okay. He's got 86,000 subscribers. Elvis, oh my God, he's got a lot of good songs with girls dancing. Thank you, Shopper, for introducing me. I am subscribed to Randy Hargis. Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to clear that song out already, though. We're gonna play some Nefex on the way home. Well, I get some adult beverages at the store. Plug the phone here too. Where are we at? We're at 45. Not bad for 2 hours. Streaming. What the fuck is this? Can't read that name. Oh, LVA. What's up? Alright, let's just...
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate for taking control of your life. Go out and battle, and you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future. We all start losers. We're all late bloomers, want to struggle through the summer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. Yeah, everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, not to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll... Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on this shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright.
Alright.
It's so cold.
You can take pictures on the outside.
This is a public building.
Public. King County, public.
This is MCC's premiere.
County Health Department, you can absolutely come in. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
Public accessible to the public. I can come in there. You're not allowed to take pictures here unless you give permission from the
We got proper permission. It's called the U.S. Constitution.
from the facility.
We don't need permission of the facility. This is a public building.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It does matter. Yes, you're right. Yeah, just went into the VA cleaned it down there.
This is public.
This is the county. This is the county.
What'd you say about a lawsuit? What'd you say about a lawsuit?
I said
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't care what your ex.
Your ex for a reason. Because you don't know the law, dude.
It's called freedom of the press. It's part of the First Amendment. It's part of the First Amendment.
Constitutionally protected activity. Okay. Constitutionally protected activity.
You're causing a disturbance.
Absolutely.
Ignorant. You're
Unwilling
ignorant.
to federal, state, or county funded health clinics or public property. Thank you. We are allowed to get in and take pictures. He's a smart asshole, man. See, now we got a check too. Thank you, I hope you guys record. He's an old Willy Wonka. He's an old Willy Wonka Mexican motherfucker. Yeah. All right, go in that exit in, go in that entrance down there. So we'd like you to go in that entrance down there.
I've got a really bad back. Can I just come in?
Come on, man.
He's not here to record the patient. No, there's no sign that says we can't record either. So what law are you trying to say stops us from doing it?
There's not a Michigan codified law.
Oh, Mikey?
There's not a Michigan codified law. There's not a Lansing City ordinance. There's nothing that backs up what you're stating.
Well, we have the Constitution and the Bill of Rights that backs up what we're saying.
Absolutely.
What do you got to say about that, Mikey?
Stand there, Stoke, and try to keep everybody from coming in. I think she wants to come in. She go ahead. Okay. And start her. Cool. Just gonna stand in our way. That's impeding someone's travel.
Yeah, that's against the law.
That's actually against the law, yes. You don't have the authority as a rent-a-car to enforce any MCL's ordinances or anything else when it's public property.
So where's the boss?
Open to
Hey, buddy, hey.
So
I'll be right back.
Obviously, it's an unwilling lawyer.
Says it right there, Ingham County. Says it on the building too, Ingham County.
Public property.
Public property funded by the county of Ingham and the taxpayers of Ingham County. This is open to the public. Ergo, any public can come in there, even if they have a camera.
I have my supervisor and my supervisor's supervisor.
Hi there, hi,
Hello.
Teresa. How
How's it
you
going?
How you doing?
Good.
What can I do for you today?
We just want to walk around and tour the building, that's all.
The publicly accessible areas, no restricted areas, nowhere where the patients are being treated, or just where it's publicly accessible.
Okay, and may I ask why you would like
For
to
news
do that?
purposes.
For news? Can I have your ID card?
No.
Who makes press credentials?
For your business cards?
We're independent journalists. We have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Independent journalists, and we
Yeah,
have
we just
an
want to
outlet
tour the building
where
real quick and we'll be out of
we
here.
disseminate video and pictures to
Sure.
our viewers and
What
our
I'd like to do,
subscribers.
since I'm a director level, I'd like to call the deputy health officer for Ingham County and find out if that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I just started like.
No, I understand.
What was that building over there we toured?
We just went in the VA clinic.
No, the one across the road that we toured last year.
Oh, the Michigan Department of Health and Human
Yeah,
Services
we
building?
toured that
And all
entire
that
building.
Oh, the HSD, that's where I work.
Yeah, the one, the big
on
one
the
down here on
second
Cedar.
floor.
Yeah, we went through that whole building
Yep.
recording.
They called the police,
Even
the
into
police
the
showed up and
clinic
said,
where they had
they're legal to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you mind if I just want to give a call to Dr. Shoyenko real quick?
That's
Just
fine, go
double
ahead.
check.
Yeah,
I just
sure.
want to make sure that I'm doing my
Yeah,
sure.
due diligence.
Yeah, we won't try to go into any restricted areas or nothing like that.
Right,
Just the
right.
public areas.
Pretty
yeah.
much what we
Right.
normally do is just walk into like the main lobby area.
Yeah.
Where the public is allowed to be.
Okay.
And then that's it. We don't
Okay.
try to go, once a patient is called back, there's a certain point the public can't just walk into, you know.
Sure, I got
So
you.
we understand that and respect that as
Okay,
well. So.
give me like 5 minutes, let me give her a ring
Yeah,
and then
sure, no
I'll
problem.
go from there. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
My name's Teresa, just so you
Thank
know.
you, Teresa. You're
Yeah.
very welcome. I'm Steve
Okay.
with Frickin' Media.
Okay, very good, Steve. Thanks. Okay, hold on. Thanks
Yep.
so much.
Mhm.
Yeah, even if that's this county of England.
What the year did
He's a government employee.
I'm just gonna go to this window, I'm not gonna try to go inside.
Subcontracted by the county.
What year does that say?
Two receives government funds, so that would make him a public employee. If you try to violate our First Amendment right, that would make him liable in a lawsuit.
Well, this building was dedicated in 2015.
Oh, 2015?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when they must have remodeled it. I know they didn't build this in 2015.
Yeah, it says something about 2013 for the Board of Commissioners too.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's Mikey.
Mikey?
Mikey no likey.
Mikey the Likey? It came out all like a bulldog, didn't it?
Or Mikey Malarkey.
Yeah, it came out all like a bulldog.
Yep. And technically, we could push right on past him.
Oh, yeah.
Not a damn thing anybody could do about it.
Absolutely.
Because he's impeding our travel. So.
100%.
Well, we're not that rude.
Right. I'll stand here and wait for his boss to come and move.
Yeah. What do these little signs say? Let's see what all the little signs say.
It's from 2020.
Are they still doing the shit?
Also from October of 2020. Emergency order for control of epidemic. Facial coverings.
Is this old?
They should take that down because that does not apply.
I was gonna say, most of his videos now are new. Him and Frickin have been out there.
They still got pandemic signage up there. Yeah. Emergency order stuff. No, it's all dated from 2020. Oh, yeah. They didn't take that down. Good job. Yeah. Because this one is about the face coverings. Right. I'm just not wearing a face covering. Right. Yeah, it doesn't apply anymore. He's keeping us out. We'll see. Behind you, Mikey. Let's not get out, Mikey. Look out.
I get you a what? I can't see what that emoji is. It's too small on my phone.
That's intelligent.
An acorn?
So old he forgot how to think.
I got a chelada, a two-hearted, and a little wine box for the wifey. A donut? No. Actually, now's the best time to get donuts from Speedway, though. They deliver them at night before the morning, so not a bad choice. I didn't even look, though.
Your job is to observing. Sure. That's right. They should rename that company Teach Not. Teach Not, yeah, they don't teach nothing about the law. Or the Constitution. What people's rights are. We've ran into so many dummies that Teach Not. It's kind of ridiculous. Yep. Every teach out we ran also would have been done in a box box. It was like DK and Allen. Yeah, almost as bad as DK. Almost as bad. Now
Chocolate pudding sounds good right now.
Busy standing there doing the back way. Yeah, you guys don't stand for so long. Back part of the I need the back race. Massaging. Too close to that medication. I like acid cream.
try not to get any of the patients. And if we by chance do inadvertently catch them, that part will be deleted from the video. I want to make a suggestion to you real quickly. No, I totally understand. You might want to take those old expired signs down. Those are pandemic signs from 2020, both of them. Unless they're anticipating another one.
You never know what's going to
Oh, no.
My name's, you said your name is?
Matt.
Matt?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm Steve.
Steve, that's right. All right. No, we gotta, I don't want to, maybe 5 minutes or so, I got another thing I gotta get to.
Yeah,
Thank you.
5 minutes is cool with us.
Oh, it's just a health clinic in Michigan somewhere.
Beautiful name.
They finally let him in though. I think I've already seen this video actually, part of it. I think I've seen a short of it.
Got medical and dental.
Basically a Medicaid clinic. Why the fuck you doing that, man?
Food distribution. Dates and places. Oh, okay.
She barely ever comes in here. Nobody in here? She missed the dancers, so we're gonna kill this. I appreciate MCC and all that, but I've seen this and it's not like great. There's lurkers in here. Girl, why did 357 set up that game? I mean, it's got rebuys and everything. Of course you're someone.
play the Chopper Chopper rap song. I've played this before. I know.
Yeah.
Don't see any Rangers here. Yeah, blue two-door Sasquatch. That's what it was. Yeah, I don't see any Rangers here. They sell those motherfuckers so fast. It's probably the cheapest ones you can get around here. I like that four-door though. It's white though. Yeah, I didn't see a single Ranger here. will be in the one I set up. The other one has rebuys and everything else. I don't generally get in those games. I mean, they're good for fun, but they don't count for anything. She still get the. She's still up.
Here's for Jonathan.
Dogs are barking loud. I don't know if they're in the house or outside. They're loud as fuck.
Hush! Hey! Shut up! Hey! 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 Lincoln! Lincoln! Shush! Shut it! Yeah. As soon as I'm out of sight again, they fucking start up.
Alright guys, I gotta do some cleanup here.
228 sitting on, checking mobile.
228 mobile's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the 11:30 game.
Yeah,
We'll be on.
Checking portable and I'm in service.
Chopper, thank you for your message. Hey, I'm gonna send you that real quick. Hang on. Before I end this stream, I'm gonna send this to Chopper. My way. And fix. What did you just send me, dude? I'll check it out. I appreciate that, man. It pops up right away.
218 nothing.
Okay. We've heard it. I'm going to share it though. Copy link. Close all. Chopper. There you go, buddy. Alright, guys. Love ya. I don't know if I'm going to go live, but I'll definitely be in the poker game. I may go live just for the game, for the hell of it. Oink, oink. No, we ain't got time. Dogs are barking. Driving the wife nuts. She's already pissed off, I'm sure. Alright, guys. Love ya. I'll see you in a bit. Out.